Today, about to do a video about psychology. And if you think that colors, shapes, and certain fonts don't control the way that you react to them, got another thing coming. Let's get it.
Yeah, hey, this is what Papa Duck, y'all already know, my nigga. Shape on the beat, y'all already motherfucking know what it is. Hey, flex, stop bullshit.
Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Papa Duck. Listen, I'm back with another video. Listen, I want y'all to be open-minded about this video. Very open-minded, because you may feel like, oh, I haven't been, just because you haven't been taught this or haven't had this brought to your attention doesn't mean it don't exist. I'm trying to get you to think outside the box, fellas and fillettes, or people, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you want to say. But listen, check this out. Today I want to talk about psychology, how some of the most smallest and basic things that are put in front of you every day that has a lot to do with the decisions you make that you may not be aware of. Let's talk about colors, right? The color blue represents loyalty and trust. You may have heard someone say, if you go do an interview, walking there with blue on. You get what I'm saying? Or why you think Facebook main color is blue, along with a lot of other companies? It's for a reason. Companies pay thousands, if not more, for logos. And it's for a reason. The color red represents strength. Or, and if you think about it, the Tylenol, extra strength, is coated in red or half red. Or whenever they show any type of advertisement on extra strength Tylenol, it's halfway red, halfway white. This is facts. When I did my placebo video, I showed you. And for those who don't know what the placebo is, I got a video of that. But anyway, basically placebo is when someone gives you the notion that, hey, take this pill, and I got to tell you what this pill is to activate the thought. So I'm going to tell you, hey, this pill is going to cure your illness, so that you think that it's going to cure your illness, and I give it to you, and it cures you. And all in reality, you only took a sugar pill. But I had to tell you to activate the thought that you will believe that this pill will cure you, which shows you that we can heal ourselves. But with that study, it showed that the pills that was coated red when dealing with pain work faster. So it's a reason why these pills are coated in red. 1/3 of all surgeries are placebo surgeries. They're fake. They go through the whole process though. They sedate you. They take the same amount of time they would a normal, but they don't do nothing to you. And you're healed. I've done a video on that. But back to what I'm saying. There's a reason why the color blue is associated with PM pills, pills that put you to sleep, or pills that's dealing with cold and stuff like that. These things are put in place without you even knowing, subconsciously. This is how far these people will go to get you or to control you. That's why people do things without even knowing they're doing it, because subconsciously you don't know that you're being persuaded in ways that you probably don't even understand, basically. That's why I say learn psychology. It'll help you out. And like I say, stay open-minded with this. Now, out of all the things dealing with psychology, I'm going to use the restaurant business. Now, these things don't apply to you as a person in any situation, but I'm just going to show you how far they go with engineering and using psychology to get us to go into restaurants and spend more money, engage more, and do certain things that they want us to do, and we do it without even knowing. Stay with me. Psychology. Now, when you go in a restaurant, they play certain type of music depending on what time of the day it is or what type of restaurant it is. If it's early in the day and it's one of those restaurants that want you in and out, they play up-tempo music. Up-tempo music. Tempo has a lot to do with frequencies. See how all this stuff start to connect. And they use this stuff against us without us knowing. But listen, if it's more in the evening, it's more settled, they're gonna use slower music, calm you down. Same thing they do is when you go and get a massage. They're not gonna play no rock and roll. See, you got to understand these frequencies. It resonates with you. You know what I'm talking about? Now, same thing with lighting. If the light is up high, that means they want you in and out. These quick, fast, they want you to sit down, eat, and go. But when the light is low, if you ever been to the Cheesecake Factory, it's one of my favorite spots, it's damn near dark in that bitch. No matter what, it's damn near dark. So the setting is a setting where they want you to, you know, kind of be chill and, you know, and vibe. You get what I'm saying? These are some of the things that they use that we have no clue of, or we don't think of, because they want to use everything they can against you in order to get you to spend money, to do whatever it is they want you to do on all levels, like I say. And then another thing too, which is psychology, which they use a lot in advertisement. All this shit with advertisements, that's why I say. But when you coincides, or when you dealing with someone that kind of looks like you, for an example, let's say like this, you see me, I got a beard, you see my skin tone. If I'm dealing with a stranger that has a beard, my skin tone that kind of looks like me, I'm more receptive to talking to him, and I'm comfortable. Versus somebody who look weird, who's totally different from me, I'm more like cutting my eye. I'm like, that's just us. That's just naturally how humans resonates with people in reference to people who look like them or don't look like them. So now I'm finna give you an example. I'm gonna show you a video on this is what companies do when they want to relay a message to a specific type of ethnic group or people, whether it be Chinese, whites, blacks, Cubans, whatever. This is what they do. Pay attention to this commercial. Not this, and this is what they call a chip party. A chip party. Check this out and listen to the guy who they got narrating or commentating this clip. Check it out.
Morning to you both. You know, we all know people complain that their companies treat them like machines. Well, 3 Square Market is sticking it to their folks today using these needles. Now, let me show you first what this microchip looks like. It is about the size of a grain of basmati rice. So Patrick here is the CEO. Andy is a licensed body piercer, so let it rip. We're going to see this now.
I got it.
I can't look. I can't look. Needle is in. Chip is in.
Bingo.
Not very much blood at all. Patrick, how'd that feel?
Better than get my wisdom teeth out.
Okay, and you're still conscious.
Yeah, I'm great.
Melissa got chipped yesterday, but you had to be talked into doing this. How long did it take you to say yes to this?
I was a little hesitant at first, but I had 7 days to think about it, and once I learned the facts, there was no question in my mind.
Okay, one last thing we want to show you over here, Hoda and Matt. Go ahead, Steve. They can buy their goodies here in the break room by just using their hand. Real quickly, he's going to get a Kit Kat bar. And it's paid for, $1.06, guys. So the question again, as we asked you last week, are you ready to be chipped, guys? Let's send it back to you.
Now, again, this is the shit that they do. Even his accent was more of a white person's. Like let's be honest. Like we ain't trying to be racist or nothing, but this is what they do. So now you kind of, as a whole, will be like, damn, what is this black guy doing promoting this? It kind of, you know, makes you feel like, okay, it's okay for us to do it. Even though a lot of us might be like, hell no, but if we weren't talking about this, you may not have been thinking about what I'm saying. But just the fact that we're talking about this, you sharp, you know what's going on. So you like, you're looking for the hook. But there's a lot of other things that you may not be paying attention to, and these same things are being displayed on you, and it goes right over your head, and you participate in it without even knowing. Now, let's look at the words that they use, because I tell y'all words are spells. They said chip party. The word party is associated with a good time, you know, a good environment, a good setting. That's why I say words are spells, and it be things that small that we overlook. That's why I say have an open-minded, because if it said this is a chip massacre, now your mind and your frequency on a whole nother level. Why? Because of the word massacre. I mean, stuff that small has a lot to do with the decisions you make and how you you resonate with certain things. Words are spells, facts. I done so many videos on that. And I'm just showing you from a basic level on how that shit works. How it works. But this is all psychology. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just using a few colors, and I'm just using the way they engineer menus in restaurants in order to get or control people, or to get people to do what it is they want them to do. Now that you know this, you may be thinking differently when you walk into the store and you see 99 cents versus $1, because we know what that means, $1. But why do they say 99 cents? Because 99 cents seems a little bit more better than $1. And again, be open-minded, because to some of y'all might say, well, that don't mean that. It means more than what you think, my boy. For instance, before I say, oh man, that thing costs $100, you can say, oh, it's only $100. The word bucks seems and sounds more pleasant than dollars. These are some of the things that companies use on us in order to sell their products. When I say studies, I mean these are studies that have shown and proved that these things work. It works, and it works without people even knowing. And I'm just trying to put you on game. Yeah, I know it sounds elementary and it sounds so minute, but I'm gonna tell you something. Those things are the things that are killing us. The smallest things, the things that you don't see, the things that we do subconsciously. Not consciously, subconsciously. And I hope that y'all understand where I'm coming from. Think about some of the smallest things that you do not pay attention to. And those are the most criticalest things that are hindering us. And I know I kind of went quick, kind of went fast, but I just wanted to get my message across that pay attention. Learn psychology. Learn how words work, or how words are used against you and your family. Learn how colors and shapes affect you subconsciously. Because like I say, once you know these things, this is how the Matrix works. We know this is the Matrix, and that on the movie The Matrix, when he found out what it was and he decoded it, it couldn't fuck with him. And this is what we're trying to do. We're just doing it from a small level, which is not actually small. It's actually bigger than what y'all think. But we decode the Matrix. So now when you go in a restaurant, you start to pay attention to these things, because we talked about it. Now, when you see certain things that cost this price, that price, you're going to think about it. That's all I'm trying to get you to do is think. Think. We ain't got time for all the other, crap. We don't have time for it. Think. So once you start seeing these things, you starting to break down the Matrix. And now you can say, now I see what this shit all about. Open your third eye. But like I say, man, y'all like, subscribe, comment, do what you do. Also, man, I got to say what's up to the people that sponsor my videos, which is NutraBurst. Y'all done see me post about it. Please hit the link. It does work. Trust me, man. You got 15 to 20 pounds of waste in you from eating all this meat and all this bad eating. Hit that link, man. This tea, it works. It flushes you out, man. It gets all that stuff out of you. I'm telling you, bro. Hit the link on the bottom of this post. Order your tea and your NutraBurst today. I'm telling you. So y'all will see me doing a lot of, mentions about that. So hit that link on the bottom of this post, man. Order your tea today. And all the people that send any type of contribution, clothes, whatever. I love y'all for that. And before I get out of here, I must say this too. You know what I'm saying? Through all this negative crap, we're going to keep it positive. I want to give a big shout out to y'all. Why? Because we did it. This is the first time something that the government tried to push on us that we was like, hell no, we ain't going for it. Y'all are so aware of the 5G. Y'all are so aware of the bullshit with this COVID-19. And we still unraveling that. Also, we just aware, period. For everybody that's in the group on Facebook, we woke. Y'all already know it's all love.
Yeah, Hey, this is what Papa Duck, y'all already know, my nigga. Shape on the beat, y'all already motherfucking know what it is. Hey, flex.